Well, MMA Guru. So firstly, let me start off by saying huge fan, been watching from long before you were even 10k. I was there back in the day when the birds were chirping in the back and all of that. I'm an OG fan, man. Matter of fact, you're one of the reasons I started this thing. It's not going too well, that's a different story, but not gonna lie, I had zero motivation to make this video. I feel like YouTube's kind of shadow banned me at this point. I feel like I've been saying some shit that shouldn't be said on this platform. But it is what it is. I'll just keep going because I have nothing better to do in life. But yeah, I'm gonna have to say it. You're just coping at this point, man. I know you got the wrong prediction. Everyone's been clowning you in the comment sections and on the live stream, and yeah, it's bad. You chose Jiri. That's not a great prediction. But yeah, you can't just take a conclusion out of that saying Alex is embarrassing the sport. Come on, what does that even mean? He's a mixed martial artist now. He's not a kickboxer anymore. He has a kickboxing base, but in a real fight he beats any kickboxer because he has the ability to grapple. He has the ability to take down pretty much any kickboxer that exists. And I just want to say, I called this fight perfectly, by the way. I said it in the last one. Alex adjusted in that last little bit of the fight and then was able to get the knockout, and I knew he would be able to carry that forward in this fight. And Jiri said he's not making any changes, so I said it. I called a second round KO that would be life-changing for Jiri. I said he wouldn't be the same after this, and it was exactly that. I said Alex would sleep Jiri. Now, he didn't put him out cold completely, but yeah, I doubt his chin is ever going to be the same as it has that aura of it, like that legendary S tier chin. It might be downgraded to an A tier chin after this. I'll also have to mention that head kick that Pereira landed. It was sort of like a curveball kick, kinda. Like, it wasn't the same angle. I feel like if anyone else would have thrown a head kick at that moment, it wouldn't have landed. Like, it was a very weird angle to that kick. And yeah, you didn't block it right and all that, but it was a very weird kick. Almost like a question mark kick, but not really a question mark kick. Like I don't know, the angles were just off. It wasn't a straight head kick. Yeah, so I'll have to say this. You're saying that Alex is embarrassing the sport? Dude, wrestlers have been doing this shit for years now. They've come into the sport, completely dominated, done all that. It's been going on for years. Why aren't you saying that they're embarrassing the sport? Like, it doesn't make any sense. I get that he started late or whatever, but wrestlers have started MMA training late as well, but no one comments about that. Matter of fact, strikers have done this shit too. Conor McGregor, striker. Sean O'Malley did this too. These quick rises, just destroying everyone, having this dominant run. Like, they aren't really embarrassing the sport. No one really says they are. But just because they started off at MMA, they'll just... Come on, that's just a bad take. You have to agree. So you have to admit that Alex is a higher level striker than Sean O'Malley, higher level striker than Conor McGregor. And when you're that good at one skill set, you don't need all the skills. You don't really need to be a mixed martial artist. Like, obviously he has the grappling and all that, but you don't need that to a very high level. And besides any of that, he's had 13 MMA fights so far, 13 or 14 or something. And you bet your ass he's been having a training camp for takedown defense and grappling and all that for each one of those fights. He's obviously had a takedown defense thing in each one of those fights, and you're acting like he came off fresh from kickboxing. He hasn't done a day of grappling or anything. He trains with Glover. Like, what are you talking about? He's defensively sound on the ground as well. But apart from all of this, he hasn't really faced a wrestler yet. He's had some pretty good stylistic matchups, the way Khabib did. But yeah, if he faces a wrestler, it'll be tough. Like, it'll be really tough, let's be real. He's going to have to catch a wrestler coming in. However, his short left hook and his knees up the middle are extremely deadly for any wrestler that he faces. Uncle Ive might be in some serious trouble in that fight that should come up next. He grazed Jiri with a left hook as well. It just sort of slipped over the head during that first fight when he had gone for the takedown. And just a few adjustments on that, I think he gets it. He manages his distance extremely well, obviously. Apart from that, the middleweight division is kind of trash. It's just a lot of strikers, a lot of people who are just retarded enough to not go for a takedown against one of the best kickboxers in the world. And then you have Uncle Ive and light heavyweight, who's just kind of mid at wrestling. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's not like Chimaev. He's but we'll see how that goes. That fight should be next, man. I don't want to see the Jones fight, because that's just Jones ducking Aspinall. And Jones is out here saying that he should fight Aspinall. It's just silly. It's as transparent as it can be. Jones is just ducking people as much as he can at this point. And then he's going to run by the time they prove what he told them to do or whatever. It's just silly. Anyways, going back to my point. My point was that Guru's just coping. Alex is one of the best strikers we've ever seen in the history of the UFC. He's better than Conor, Sean, Leon, Aldo, Adesanya, friggin' Stephen Thompson. Adesanya especially. Pereira murders Adesanya at light heavyweight. He doesn't stand a chance. I'm saying it right now. I'm calling it. If that fight happens, he's going to be out cold within the first, I'm going to say 3 rounds. I think Adesanya will survive a little bit longer because he has that weird movement. But he goes out cold in that one too. Similar to this one. And I'm more confident about this Adesanya pick than I was about this Jiri pick. And I've picked the Jiri fight flawlessly. He's not just one of the most dangerous strikers in the UFC. He's one of the most dangerous human beings to ever exist. And that includes these guys. And honestly, if he ends up facing either Aspinall or Jones, he has a pretty good chance of finishing those 2 dudes as well. Which is insane to even think about. Even considering that he has a chance to do that. Like a year ago, we thought that was bullshit. There ain't no way he's gonna be able to finish those guys. But saying it now, that it seems within reach, man. This dude's seriously different. Yeah, his striking's just way too good. And yeah, closing the distance is risky with this guy. People are saying that, oh no, everyone's just brain dead, they aren't wrestling or whatever. I did too early on this video, but like I said with the whole Jiri example, it's extremely risky with that left hook that he has. It's an insane left hook. He takes it like from a foot away from your face and will knock you out. Almost landed on Jiri. Jan made it tough for him in their fight by adding in the wrestling. Ankalaev might do the same. It might make it really tough, but I just think Ankalaev is just more soy than Jan is. You get what I'm saying? I think Ankalaev would probably get knocked out in that fight. I would pick Pereira in that fight any day of the week, man. But yeah, that's it for this video. And come on, man, Guru, come on. The NR Sports exposed just because we have one guy that's extremely good at striking? Bruh, come on. This guy's one of the best kickboxers to ever do it. He's trained grappling for the past 13, 14 fights of his career. Obviously he's going to be good. What do you want me to say? Damn. But yeah, that's it, man. You guys take care, subscribe. See ya.